Meanwhile, next week, the Senate expected to take up work on one of the president's big list items. Majority Leader Schumer plans to hold the first vote to move forward on the voting rights bill.
We'll get to uniform Democratic support for protecting voting rights in a vote next Tuesday. My strong belief is we are not going to let a strategic Mitch McConnell-led Republican opposition to progress block a Democratic majority's ability to do what the American public needs.
More on that point straight ahead. Right now, it's highly unlikely any Republicans will cross over and join those Democratic senators. McConnell has pledged they won't. As for that bipartisan infrastructure deal, Biden said today he expects to see a plan emerge on Monday. It comes as we're getting yet another rather astonishing picture of the former president. This comes from Wall Street Journal reporter Michael Bender, author of the forthcoming book, Frankly, We Did Win This Election, the inside story of how Trump lost. In a piece for Politico based on his new book, Bender describes how Trump claims he, quote, made Juneteenth very famous after he was told his administration had put out statements in each of the first years in office commemorating the day. The book also notes Trump told advisors he wished he'd get a more aggressive response to the protests after George Floyd's murder and that he regretted supporting his son-in-law Jared Kushner's push for criminal justice reform. Bender writes that Trump told one confidant, quote, I've done all this stuff for the blacks. It's always Jared telling me to do this. And they all blank hate me, and none of them are going to vote for me.